All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. What if I told you that I was on time, sitting in this chair, about to start, and then I realized that I don't know where my glasses are. I found them, but I had to get up, run around, and find them. But I found them. We're fine. I got them. Anyway, hello. We're playing Armored Core. I know, crazy. Never seen before on the channel. Ignore the title. We're playing Armored Core. First time ever. It's true. First time ever. Hold on, I'm trying to stall so that I can so that I can get my shit open. Hold on. Wait for it. Okay. I think I'm ready now. Also, there is no sun outside, so lighting's a bitch today. It is what it is. I rely too much on the sun for good lighting. It is what it is. You see the video I put in general in Discord? Was it the AC6 cheater video? Is that what you're talking about? That shit was crazy. I never saw anything like that on the game. And you said that was on console? I forgot about this guy. What was I calling this guy? Sheriff Balls. Yeah. That is what I was calling him, wasn't it? Good old Sheriff Balls. Actually, that makes me think. If you missed it last night, I pinged the Twitch notification guys in the Discord server. Shout out Discord server / the roles for noties and stuff. But I was on Falsa's stream last night playing Repo with a bunch of friends. We had a full lobby of it. But there's a clip from last night that is just absolute gold. I watched it like 10 times after the stream ended. It is just so funny. So hold on. VTuber warning. Anime booba warning. Here. This is from us playing Repo last night. This is so funny. It's me. As a heads up. Hold on. Give me a second. There. There. Hello, Sticky. You ready, chat? Check this out. I had never played this, neither had she. It was so... This game was hilarious.
That guy work, he has a gun and he reacts to sound. If you make even like the tiniest like around him, he'll whip around and blast you.
Will he grab my balls if I cough?
I don't know if it's gonna... Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up. So warning. Because I think the door creaking is vital to this clip, but the way I have my audio mixed, it might be hard to hear. The door creak, for me, makes this clip.
Will he grab my balls if I cough? Cough.
Hold on. There was... Okay. The context is there, but it's so fast that it's easy to miss. There was a monster at that point who was going around with a gun, and if you made sound, he got your ass. And I had gotten like 2 people killed at that point in the round because I didn't understand that he reacted to sound. So he comes in and I see him and I start screaming. I'm like, oh my God, he has a gun. He has a gun. And I run and I hear him blast someone. Everyone else was silent. I was so confused why. It's because he shoots you if you make sound. So I started getting everyone killed, not knowing what the fuck I was doing. And the door creak, just her going silent because she thinks it's him, the slow open, and then me waddling in. That game was hilarious. I forgot we put the game in English. Or in Japanese. That was a jump scare. I like Japanese Carla. Hello, Kaz. Welcome. Ooh, breaking the rules. I just didn't know, man. I actually just had no clue. Not good enough to understand what the hell they're saying. That's why the subtitles are there. That's why I left the subtitles in English. I gotta play 6 in Japanese next time I play it. Yeah, someone in chat was like, yeah, you can just change it. So I thought it would be fun for a bit, just to see what it was like. Since we have to do 3 playthroughs anyway. I guess technically 4 because of the S ranks, but we'll get there. Alright. Sheriff Balls, my weird shitpost build. Oh no. Really like Air's JP voice. So do I. I like a lot of the Japanese voice acting so far. I really like... Sorry, I really like Walter's voice in this dub, actually. Like, a lot. Walter is probably my favorite so far. Oh, I forgot I put a shield on it. Yeah, this is such a weird setup. I love being able to float. I don't know why I don't play with quads more in this game. I always just go for the bipeds, but man, I really like being able to float around. Is the Metal Gear collection on Steam worth the money? It is now. It was pretty fucked when it came out. Just had so many issues. It's a lot better now. The only like major issue with the Master Collection currently, as far as I know, is MGS3's audio is still really low quality compared to the original for some reason. But aside from that, it's pretty good, yeah. If nothing else, like as an entry point for Metal Gear, it's hard to argue with, what is it, 7 Metal Gear games for, is it $50 at full price? It's probably on sale right now because spring sale just started. Right? That's too wide? Yeah. I tried to make it look cool. How much is it on spring sale right now? Uh-oh. Stop. Stop. The turrets are working. I should have saved that. There. 50 something Canadian. Okay, so it's probably like 30 bucks US. 30. Wait, 50 something? No, it's like 4. They'll be 35 or 40. Probably 40. Probably 40. Of course, I lost a missile again. I can't seem to get a good run of this mission for my life anymore. I don't know what happened. Doing my thing. Oh god, let's not lose 2. It is 35? Oh wow, okay. Never mind then. That's weird. They're screwing you guys. It should be like 40. But I guess, what's new? Canadians getting screwed on Steam conversions. That's just kind of the norm at this point. I didn't even realize that Canadians got screwed on game pricing until I started gaming with Owen a lot. And whenever we'd look into buying something, he would just have to pay more. Like every time. Even conversion factored in, he would have to pay more. I don't know why, but you guys get screwed on, especially Steam prices. I don't know about console, but I assume it's the same. At least on Steam prices, you get screwed. Oh shit. Where did you guys come from? I was distracted by the fucking warship. God, the whip is so cool. I feel like I've always slept on this thing. Such a cool melee. So cool. Two is enough. It's about the same as prices on consoles. Damn. Might have to start moving down south. I know Owen is planning, or at least at one point, he hasn't talked about it in a while, but at one point he was planning to move down here. Thank you, Chatty. I've seen the whip be used on tetrapods and ranked. It's good on quads since you don't need firing stance. It's so nice on quads because you just get to zip around and use it. Like, there's no movement penalty on tetrapods. I'm assuming there's not on tanks either, but if I'm using a tank, I don't want to stick a melee weapon on it. I had to do, let me just double check. Do I have my notes for this game? Yes. I was like, where the hell did I put that? Yes. Wait. Am I dumb? Yes, I'm dumb. Yeah. Yeah. Just destroy special forces craft is what I wanted for chapter 3. I wanted to double check it. I should also probably check if there's combat logs for it. For destroy special forces. Oops. No combat logs. I'm assuming there's one for like the boss enemy, but nothing outside of that.
Rubicon 解放戦線から依頼が届いています。内容を確認してみましょう。独立傭兵レイブ、あなたに引き受けてもらいたい作戦がある。惑星封鎖機構が地上戦闘向けの特務機体カタフラクトを実戦配備した。我々は封鎖機構の高性能機が企業の手に落ちることを危惧している。それを未然に阻止するため、あなたに撃破してもらいたいのだ。カタフラクトは強固な装甲に包まれた封鎖機構最強の地上兵器。人型 MT をコアに組み込むことで 汎用性も確保した恐るべき相手だが、このコア MT を狙い撃つことができれば必ず勝機はあるはずだ。あなたの助力が得られることを願う。
I love that they just stuck an MT in the front of it. So much. Alright, Sheriff Balls. Such a stupid build. What happened at the end of last Armored Core stream? I don't remember making this. I vaguely remember it. What was I on with this one? Also, why does he not have a pistol? What's wrong with me? Oh, there's Walter. Oh god. I haven't fought this thing in a while. I normally don't do this mission in chapter. Ow! 3. Ow! Shit! Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I'm a bit of an Armored Core guy, you know. There should be a revolver. If there was a revolver, it would be perfect. I should stick pistols on this, though. Actually. Bitch, don't do that. Oh god, I have a shield, too, that I'm not using. That helps so much. I don't even have to dodge it. That's enough damage mitigation to where I feel safe doing that. I might as well just be safe. Whoa! Crazy ACS buildup with that. I can basically just stagger him whenever I want with the whip. Okay, that was 1,000 damage. I should not face tank those even with the shield. Oh, I hit the armor that time. I'm washed. I don't know what's happening. I've forgotten how to play Armored Core, clearly. Whoa. Shit! Bitch. This is a disaster. This is a fucking shit show. I proposed to name him Officer Balls, you changed him to Sheriff. Ah, okay. Okay. Now that sounds a little familiar. Because I gave him the color scheme. I'm just gonna change. Oh, do I even own? I don't. Alright. Well, we'll just have to play it out. I can make the swap after. I was gonna throw on the long barrel pistol, the big fucking one, as like the primary right hand weapon and put bubbles on the back. Actually, maybe I leave it with the machine gun on the back. I feel like it just fits the theme better that way. I would put a shotgun on the back, but we've already used every shotgun in the game for a build during this. Shotguns are off the table, at least for now. Even though they would definitely be the right fit thematically. Fucking shit. Chat, I don't think this build is a good matchup for this guy. This is the most helpless I've felt against a boss so far in the 100%. Ow, fucking hell. I just can't boost around it. Can I hit it from the back? Nope. Just have to hit it in the front. Oh, I put myself in a really bad spot here now. This is a terrible matchup. Oh my god. I'm just getting bullied. He's just pushing me around. If I'm precise enough with the whip, this is fine. Shit. Oh, come on. Well, that did no damage, but it staggered. Ah, shit. Let me give it one more. I'll leave and grab the pistol if I need to. I just had like the actual worst start that I could have had there. Let me go back. Imagine if the PCA armored the front like the sides, it would be indestructible. No, they would never. Then it wouldn't have a weak spot for us to exploit. Come on. Yeah, I just have to hit those right. Yeah, we started from a clean save. Mama didn't raise a bitch. Which, you know, Armored Core 6. No save files, so all that means is just I deleted my old save. Ow. Ow! The bullying is crazy. Oh, my booster's turned off. That's unfortunate. I'm a little washed, all right? Oh, shit. I don't know why I tried to race him to it. I was just gonna try to stagger him before he came through. Oh, I thought he was going to be a lot closer. Okay. At that distance, I should be able to dodge those. You are such a bitch. Thank God for the shield. Oh my God, please. This is such a bad build for fighting this thing. This is terrible. Is the build bad? Is it just generally a bad build? Because it might be. It might not even just be a matchup thing. It might just be bad, actually. Let me go get the pistol. Let me go buy a new gun. I'll come back. The big guy. Yeah. The big one. I think I am just gonna do it in place of the bubbles, because the machine gun at least feels more on brand. The pistol's very, very on brand. Is he gonna play the briefing and everything? Yeah. JP audio, just to change it up for a bit, since we have to play through it a few times anyway. We threw on the Japanese audio. Okay, that's a game changer. Holy shit. That's big. Jesus Christ. Okay. Nope, not now. Bad timing. Am I too aggressive with him? Why does it feel like I'm maybe just being too aggressive? Ow. Jesus, fuck. No, no, please. Oh, he's turned around. Whoa! No! Definite build problem before. Now that I can actually like compete with him a bit, this is not that bad. Like, I'm making mistakes, but my build at least feels like it can, you know, balance that out. It gives me some room to make mistakes, which I really didn't have with the fucking bubble gun. Jeez. Oh, come on. That was not an armor hit. That's horse shit. Do I lose because of that? I think I do. Even with the shield, I don't think I can mitigate enough damage to clutch this out. Oh, fuck. It didn't have enough firepower before. Yeah, the bubbles are funny, but this is just way better. Between the Armored Core and the Ace Combat series, which is the overall hardest to 100%, not counting the number of games? Armored Core has a few more games compared to Ace Combat. Armored Core is harder to 100%, as in some of the things that you have to do in these games are more difficult. I say while playing AC6. This is the easiest, well, this is among the easiest Armored Core games to 100%. But some of like the actual tasks in the Armored Core series are just really hard. But Ace Combat is definitely more time consuming as a 100%. It takes more time in to do it. Stay back, bitch. Get whipped. Oh, I actually dodged one. Holy shit. I feel like at range I can dodge the lasers, but not up close. I ran straight into that. That's on me. Boosh, boosh. Oh, I'm out of energy. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that works. No! Oh, come on. No! You fucker! Ow! Ooh. Ooh. Not yet. Hold on, Air. Fucking hell. It's the lasers that are really fucking me up more than anything, too. But I just don't have, like, the quick boost mobility to dodge them. At least not up close. There. That'll do it. That was a fucking mess. But Sheriff Balls pulled it out. Laid down the law. Friggin' rights he did. Oh, you know. Nothing much. GG, this generator seems brutal. I think part of it, I don't know. I think the build is not good. I definitely think this is... This probably is the worst build I've done so far for the 100%. That does... I like Snail way more. I like that Snail a lot more. He sounds less, like, outwardly asshole-ish, and more just like he doesn't really care about what Walter has to say. I like that way more. Oh. Like when Snail has a flagpole up his own ass. I like Snail, but he's kind of goofy. Japanese Snail sounds more believable, I guess. Like, the English Snail sounds like a cartoon character a bit. He has the accent. He's so, like, overly stuck up. It feels so exaggerated, I guess. This feels more, like, nonchalant. Yeah, it is just the English subtitles. We thought so, but it definitely is. Buddy is the dead giveaway. I can do that. That's easy. Yeah, it's the subtitles from the English translation. Which is fine, they're just a little mismatched here and there, but... What I'm noticing is that the English translation is pretty fucking close. For the most part. tiny differences. It's not like 1-to-1, but you wouldn't expect it to be. Alright. I got this. One of my favorite levels in the game. Ow. There you are. Damn! Love the whip. And the duck it. The whip duck it combo is awesome. (3v1). Oh, branch. I had to think of what branch was again. Somehow I keep forgetting. That one is pretty good, actually. Although it's not common that I see it be a 3v1. I feel like normally I kill one of them before the third gets in there. That is a really good one, too. Nightfall felt stronger in the 1v1 to me. I think a lot of that is just the game feeling a lot harder on your first playthrough, right? And then that impression from your first playthrough kind of sticks with you for a long time, even when you're replaying the game. Because like every time I get to the sea snail, bro, I still kind of, you know, tense up when the sea snail fight starts every time. Just because of my experience playing before they nerfed the sea snail fight. Like that, plus just it being day one of the game, that was a shit show. Sea snail whooped my ass. Do you believe in the Oblivion remake rumors? I think Oblivion remake is in the category of I'll believe it when I see it. Nothing that I've heard has convinced me yet. I wouldn't say it's like firmly no, they would never do this. This is so stupid, but like I'll believe it when I see it. From Bethesda, I mean. I do think it would be really odd of them to shadow drop it, though. Bethesda aren't making it? Yeah, but they'll be publishing it still. It's their game. Cool. Chole. How is that guy not just dying? The crashing ship did so much damage to me earlier. He just gets to sit there? Bullshit. Oh. There'll be Sky Oblivion, if anything. Have you noticed there's not a single video game adaptation of John Wick? Imagine playing as Keanu Reeves avenging your dog's death. I feel like... Am I crazy to say that video game John Wick is just Max Payne, chat? Like, obviously it's not Keanu or anything, but like, is that a crazy statement? Oh god. Oh, fit me in there. Yeah, John Wick is in Payday 2, like as a playable character and everything. I love OG Max Payne. Bro, the first two. Both. Third one, great gameplay, but the story isn't as good for me. But man, those first two are just chef's kiss. Max Payne was one of the like hand-me-down games that I got from my dad when I was a kid. The original. It was the Xbox version though. But the Xbox version is fine. I still have it. I still have that disc. I think it's in my storage unit though. He drinks a lot in 3. He sure does. That's the one I had. Yeah, it's just not as good as the PC version, but it is pretty good for like a PC console port. Pretty damn good by that standard, especially for the time. Because PC games ported to console back then were not great, typically. So especially for like the year it came out, it was a really good port of a PC game. Not great. See Morrowind. I was about to say, I also got Morrowind for the Xbox as a hand-me-down when I was a kid, and woof. Let's go, buddy. He won't say it, but I'll fill the gap. Don't worry. Okay. Let me out. Oh. Panic bubble. Jesus. I can fly too, bitch. Oh, come on now. There, get me out. Did the console versions of Max Payne have quick saves? No. That was probably the worst part of both of them, is that their checkpoint systems were pretty terrible. But, you know, console port of a shooter in the early 2000s. Checkpoints were commonly a problem for that. They didn't? Oh god. Yeah, that's even just not having them in the first place is bad enough, the way that Max Payne is balanced, but yeah. Why the Japanese voice acting this time? Just to change it up. Figured we'd be here for a bit. Might as well hear the Japanese cast since I've never actually played through it with them. Rusty, just get up on this ledge. I can't hit you up here, dog. Come on. Just going at it. No quick saves when enemies can basically one-shot you is insane. Yeah. It was just common for console ports of shooters at that point. Goodbye, Space Worm. I love Walter's voice in Japanese. I love his voice acting.
I forgot because I saw the D.
Thank you. False. I forget that command exists until someone uses it. I'm not going to get used to Todoko no Ichi. I'm not. It's every time he says it, it sounds weird. Robbery. I don't remember what I put it at in the new setup. I feel like you should. I don't know. It's on the list. I don't remember what I put it at. Curious how much of what they're saying can you understand? 60-ish%. A little over half of it. A lot of the vocab here is beyond me. And my Japanese is very formal because I have stupid textbook Japanese. I spent way too long with textbooks and not enough with like good quality immersion. So, I don't know, 60-ish%, give or take. I'm just leaving it. I think this is good. I don't think it's great, but I think this is about as good as Sheriff Balls is going to get. The bot is double pinging again, like across chats. This is what happens when I write the bot. Extraordinary. How do you not have more points, Yuriko? Yuriko spends a lot of her points.
その秘密道具がアイスワームのシールドをこじ開けるのに必要なのさ。
I still find it so funny that she's just like, oh yeah, this little pet project of mine, and it's a giant fucking rail cannon.
準備はいいかい、ビジター。
Yeah, just my little side project.
そうすればみんなが得をする。
メインシステム戦闘モード起動。
Average Carla project.
ビジター、案内は私に任
Me
せ
and
な。
my bros love crazy scientists.
このような僻地まで来てくださるとは感激だ。
I did not mean to float. I wanted to
あんた
jump.
が盗んだものを返してもらいに来た。
Now I want to float a little bit.
カーラのご友人でしたか。
Bro, where's my targeting going?
ならば私にとっても友人。
Just straight up wasn't working. There we go. Now it's working. Now it's not. What the fuck? Ow!
持っておきな、ビジター。最後を目指すんだ。
I'm just not gonna fuck with them anymore.
当然のようにうちの機体が使っているんだから気に入らないね。
Big pistol.
レーサーセンサーに触れないよう注意を。鉄器の機動制御と紐づいているようです。
遠くから新しい友人が訪ねてくる。敵だ。本当に心が躍ります。
Ow! Fuck. I feel like this is an especially bad build for the point in the game that I'm at, where like I just get hit by a few things and then staggered into more damage. Chapter 3 is not a good time for a build that can't reliably dodge everything that's being thrown at you. Really not a good idea. But fuck it. We sheriff balls. Why am I pointed down like that? Did you guys see that? That wasn't just me, right? Looking forward to the branch fight. Oh god, with this. It's gonna be a bit of a shit show. Weirdly pointing down. They were pointing like straight down for a second. Oh. Whoa, the frame drop. That's some classic FromSoft shit. This is a very poorly thought out setup. The more that I play with it, I'm like, yeah. It's fun, just not well thought out.
私はあなたと上手に踊れるでしょうか。心配が。けれどそれよりずっと楽しみです。
Ow. Okay. He still says slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. Amazing. No hunt for parts. And we're on New Game Plus. We already got him.
シールドを展開している機体がいます。内側から攻めましょう。
可愛い我が子が救う
Ow!
は見るに耐えないで。せめて景気よくやっちまってくれ。今後の製品開発に生かさせてもらうさ。
I might be dead here. I'd rather not. Damn it. Ooh, ooh. I forgot how to control my shit for a second there.
トラップに一層注意してください。
Started pressing all the wrong buttons. I think that was a little bit of Gen 5 muscle memory seeping back in. Man, we played Gen 5 for so long. Like, it didn't feel that long until I was done with it, and I thought back and I'm like, man, 4 Answer was like a fucking eternity ago. I think that was all of them. Oh, I way overshot it. I was trying to do cool shit. I went for the style points. Backfired immediately. 3 streams is 1 mission. Bro, that one AC5 mission was so bad. And then just the amount of grinding for cash in Verdict Day was brutal. The amount of times that I fought Jay just on loop, it was wild. At least we get a checkpoint here.
ここは何かの格納庫だった場所でしょうか。撃破目標の AC が付近にいるはず。
新しいご友人。さあ、楽しみましょう。
Oh god. Okay.
カーラ、あなたはいつも私に新しいご友人。
As expected. No repair kits. No pulse armor. Just death to flamethrower. That's fine.
ビジター、そこから飛び降りたら終点だよ。ブルートゥーはかけねなしのクズだ。気を抜くんじゃないよ。
Come here, Brute. I'm ready.
撃破目標の AC が付近にいるはず。
新しいご友人。さあ、楽しみましょう。ブルートゥー。カーラ、あなたはいつも私に新しい出会いをくれる。素敵だ。黙らせてやりな、ビジター。ジェネレーターの甘美な知らね。 ミルクトゥースも喜んでいます。あの AC もうちで買ってきたよ。
Oh, what? Huh? The angle screwed me, I guess.
ミルクトゥースもレールキャノンも泣いている。親元を離れ、カードを恋しがっていたのでしょう。不憫だ。かけることでもないよ。スロー、スロー。
Oh no, I double swapped.
Slow, slow, quick, slow. 素敵なステップです。ご友人。
私は何だか混乱していました。静かにさせてもらえるんですか。
There.
新しいご友人。贈り物をくれるのですね。素敵だ。
That's so funny
敵 AC
that he says slow, slow, quick, quick, slow in English.
よかったよ。
Because normally,
釣られてる秘密道具を回収すると
You hear a lot of Kana speak, or what a lot of people commonly just call English. Mostly in the form of them using English terms for things that don't exactly have a Japanese word for them. But like, slow and quick are things they have words for, so they just wanted him to say it in English, and I'm not sure why. I like it, I love it, frankly, but I wonder why they wanted that to be in English. Did he just say Jana? So I'm so used to. Okay. Jana is like a very casual, like, it's like saying see ya. Like just see ya. It's a very, very casual, like informal way of saying goodbye or see ya to someone. And I'm just so used to in media, like the AI being very polite and formal. But okay, that caught me off guard. I was just like, wait, what the fuck did he just say?
Rubicon 解放戦線から依頼が届いています。内容を確認してみましょう。
独立傭兵レイブ、あなたに引き受けてもらいたい作戦がある。内容はベリウス地方ガリア多重ダムの防衛。アーキバスは惑星封鎖機構との戦いと並行して我々ルビコニアンに対する弾圧も強めている。ルビコン全土の実効支配に向けて布石を打とうと目論んでいるのだろう。奴らは今回の作戦に対しランカー上位の独立傭兵2名を投入した。 AC アスタークラウンおよびアンバーオックス2機による同時襲撃に備えなければならない。知っての通り我々には手札が乏しい。あなたの助力が得られることを願う。
You can. Why are we using the Japanese voices? Just because I've never heard them. I thought it would be fun. Westaboo, I think. Westaboo. Yeah, that would be more what you want. Yankee is also a thing, but it's a little different. Yankee is more associated with like counterculture in Japan. It's like Western influenced counterculture. Hello, friend. I wonder if I Won't Miss is gonna hit as hard in JP. I hope it does. Rusty's JP actor is really good. Like, really good. Come here, bitch! The sheriff's in town! Oh, he doesn't give a shit. Oh, first whip missed. Oh my god. Are we in Mexico? It does kind of have like that color filter, doesn't it? The classic Mexico in video games filter. Ah, or movies. Movies too. We are so cooked. Sicario filter? Man, I need to watch Sicario again. That movie's fucking badass. I love that movie. He's so cool. I had no energy. Me and my poorly thought out build. We're so cooked. They came out with a prequel to it? Yeah, I never saw it. I heard it was fine. I remember that coming out, though. I forgot about it until just now. Okay. More shield use. It was awful? Really? I heard it was okay. Much better start. Much better start. Just had to lock it in for a second. I should have given him his intro a second time. He deserves it. So cool. Okay. I don't know why he didn't capitalize on that, but I will just be glad that he didn't and keep it pushing. Fuck off, Raven! Okay. Ooh. I just got a nice pop in my leg when I readjusted there. Felt great. The sheriff's in town. Oh, it would have been okay if it wasn't connected to the masterpiece that is Sicario. Fair enough, I guess. Like, just by comparison, it seems bad. But otherwise, it would have been like an okay movie. Where's point gain? Point gain is static.
入れ替わり続けることで匿名性と独立性を保つ特殊な傭兵集団であるようです。彼らの定義する自由意志の象徴、あなたは託されたのかもしれません。これから先あなたが何か重大な選択をするとき、私がその決断をサポートできることを願います。レイブ。
There's not a lot that I can do with the point gain stuff on YouTube just because of the way that YouTube is like fundamentally set up and the way that they track users and everything. Because I just have to pull from what they have. So options are more limited over here. Yep.
あなたに個人的な依頼があります。先にコーラル激流が発生し、廃棄される運びとなったエンゲブレトコード。その調査に行きたいと考えています。当該コードは前回の異変まで半ば捨て置かれていましたが、ルビコン開発中期から存在しており、その歴史は古い。様々な時代の痕跡が残っているはず。それを調べていきたいのです。私には残念ながらあなたに報酬を支払うための資産がありません。そこで代案なのですが、惑星封鎖機構の機体残骸を見つけたらぜひアクセスしてみてください。企業もルビコニアンも封鎖機構の情報を集めています。回収したデータを私の方で換金し、あなたへの報酬に当てたいと思います。ウォルターには周辺の地形確認に行ったことにしておきました。レイブン、付き合ってくれてありがとうございます。
The fuck kind of geological survey would I be going on? Romulus was good. I heard pretty good things about Alien Romulus. I haven't seen it. By the time that Romulus came around, I had given up on the Alien movies. I sat through my Prometheuses and Alien Covenants, and I said, you know, I think I'm good, actually. But I did hear that Romulus was good, so I might have to watch it at some point. Covenant was truly awful. Yeah. Hold on, let me... Is there not a... Oh. No. There are not combat logs or anything here. I had to double check because it's a new NG Plus mission. Wait, no, is it? Wait a minute. No, this isn't an NG Plus mission, is it? No. No. This is in the first run of the game, right? Yes. Right? I feel like we read this log. I think we did. Yeah, definitely. At least it wasn't like Starship Troopers where they made one good movie and then shitty sequels. I love the first Starship Troopers, man. And then the rest of them are just... Yeah. The first one's so good, though. That movie is just so fun. Just such a fucking fun movie. I don't know if that's just me. I think a lot of people do. What's it? Love Starship Troopers in like a very serious sense. Yeah, that's more what I was about to get into. Like I've heard a lot of people get really into like the subtext and everything of that movie. For me, I just watch it and I'm like, this is the goofiest, campiest space marine kind of movie, and I fucking love that shit. I live for this shit. Love this movie. There's definitely more to it. I'm not saying that there's not. Just there is so much like stupid, fun, campy shit that I can't take it seriously outside of that. It's way too much silly fun for me to look beyond that. There's a lot to appreciate in a serious sense. Yeah, and I get it. Like, you know, I've seen some people break it down and I'm like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And then I've rewatched the movie and like, I get it. It's definitely there and it's definitely intentional. But that movie is just so goofy and silly that I struggle to watch it as more than just like a fun, campy movie. Neil Patrick Harris is too comedic. Absolutely. How do I get that one? We did not get that one last time, did we? No. Air. Oh, that one's just money. Oh. I thought that was gonna be lore. My bad. They announced they're making another Starship Troopers. Man, just let it go. We can just have the first one and it can be great. We don't need more. Michigan sounds great. It's not my Michigan, but he's great. But it's not my Michigan. Oh, you know. Carmen or Dizzy? Dizzy. Why is my text-to-speech not working for bits? It's driving. I have not been able to figure it out, and again, issues with me writing all my own shit. Do I think FromSoft will continue the AC games? They have expressed that they want to, but and this game sold way better than any Armored Core game before it. So from that perspective, it's likely, but I don't think that AC is going to be a priority for FromSoft, despite how well this game performed. Which sounds crazy to a lot of AC fans when I say it, but Armored Core 6 sold 3 million copies that we know of, at least from the figures that we've received from Bamco. This game sold 3 million. Elden Ring, last we heard, sold about 35 million. So almost 12 times the volume of AC6. Even Shadow of the Erd Tree alone, hold on, let me go. I know that it outsold by a lot, but I have to go and check the numbers. Shadow of the Erd Tree sales. Shadow of the Erd Tree sold 5 million units within 3 days. Almost double the sales volume of Armored Core 6 for a DLC in 3 days. So, I do think they will be making more, but I will not, give any sort of false hope that Armored Core is going to be like a priority and a staple of FromSoft going forward. I don't believe that's the case. Armored Core can be their small game between bigger titles. Yeah, and I think that's probably where Armored Core will fit in. I think it'll be their little side project that runs alongside their bigger stuff, which is fine. I'll take it. It's better than Armored Core being dead for a decade, right? I can live with that. I'll take what I can get. I wish that we could get more. I wish it could be a staple, but right now, sales-wise, frankly, it just won't be. But they have expressed that they want to make more, so I believe they will. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. Thank you.
目標は敵方の保有する拠点軍および強襲艦隊、そして先般起動したここからが本題だ。要するにルビコン各地で封鎖機構との総力戦が起こる。貴様らは貧乏くじを引いた。ここにいる面々がアサインされたのは最大の脅威、表現の化け物退治だ。やってられるかよ。俺は遠巻きに見物させてもらうぜ。
Michigan is great here.
ガンツ5、前線に出るメンバーが一人確定したようだな。
Not my Michigan, but he's still really great here in Japanese.
あれはプライマリシールドとセカンダリシールド2枚からなる鉄壁の守りだよ。
1枚目を突破する手段はアーキバスが提供しましょう。最新兵器スタンニードルランチャー、これを眼部に当てれば求める結果が得られるはずです。2枚目はどうする？
夜なべして作ってたおもちゃがある。ラッド金星オーバードレールキャノンさ。バートラム旧宇宙港の待機電力を回せば威力は足りる計算だが、問題は命中精度だね。
そういうことであれば車種は任せてくれ。狙撃には自信がある。私は現場監督として出ましょう。寄せ集めには統率が必要です。
弾幕要員も1枚欲しい。うちからはチャティも出そう。
あと決まっていないのはスタンニードルランチャーを誰が当てに行くか。最前線で殴りに行く係なら最初から決まっている。ガンツ13、話は聞いていたな。愉快な遠足の始まりだ。
I'm ready. I need the... Not what I meant to do. I need the... Big needle. Big hole puncher. Got any interest in Kingsfield? Kind of. Interest? Yes. Curiosity? Yes. But they look kind of shit. To be honest, like as a huge Souls fan and huge Armored Core fan, they look kind of shit. Michigan is survived, doesn't matter what language. True.
始めるぞ命知らずだもんよそ集め各位統率を書かないよなんとこいつは舐めてた平つく野郎しかいない
If they release a new Kingsfield game, I'll buy it, no questions asked. I mean, it's from like really anything new from FromSoft. I'm down at this point. They've just kind of proven that it doesn't really matter what they're making. At least for me, it's always gonna be my shit. They make my kind of games for sure. So if they made a new Kingsfield, I would be all over it just because it's FromSoft. But the old Kingsfield games, I've watched a good bit of stuff about them because I'm very curious about them. And they just don't seem like they play very well, like, at all. They are like, you know, if Armored Core Gen 1 is some pretty high tier FromSoft jank, Kingsfield is like FromSoft jank overdrive. Doesn't slap as much. That wasn't I Won't Miss, was it? Oh, the first one is I Won't Miss. I honestly wasn't really listening because I didn't think that was the one. My bad. Oh, hold on. Here he comes. Oh. Fuck off! I'm trying to lock onto the big one. I also missed the worm. I thought he was going to be over there. Oh. That's a good delivery. That's better than the English one. I missed the first one, but that one was better than the normal watch out. That one was better. Soul's Out, how long can they keep making that game for? It's only just hitting its peak now, so still for a long time, definitely. Like, Dark Souls was already pretty mainstream, but Elden Ring brought Souls to, like, genuine Call of Duty levels of success within the industry. So definitely for a long time. Elden Ring was outselling COD and sports games in 2022. Whoa. I thought I was gonna get tail whipped there for sure. Is this Pacific Rim? Close enough. Oh no. Yes, get it, bitch. FromSoft created a genre. I don't think they'll let it go that easy. And not even just a genre, like a genre that has become one of the most beloved and best-selling in the industry, right? That one wasn't as good as English. I wish I heard the first one. Because at least from what I heard, it's 50-50. But I missed the first one. I guess you're right, but they need to innovate and upgrade, otherwise they'll become the next Call of Duty. They always do. Like, so far, I think the only Souls game that you could say didn't upgrade and innovate could be, like, Dark Souls 3. Even then, Dark Souls 3 had some smaller things, but I would say that was, like, the least... Or, like, the smallest jump out of all of them. Because, like, you go back through it, like, Elden Ring... open world format. They made the game accessible. They made fucking Dark Souls accessible to like mainstream audience, right? Like again, sports game COD audience. They made it accessible to them, which is a fucking miracle when you think about it. When you start breaking it down, it's crazy that they pulled that off. Sekiro, they completely changed the combat. It's totally unique to itself. Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne had all sorts of shit. All sorts of shit. The combat is the same in each of them. The combat is the same at a base level, but they all have something that makes them stand out compared to the rest. Again, aside from like Dark Souls trilogy. Those are pretty samey. But outside of like the 3 Dark Souls games, they're all pretty distinct. Same general setup, but a few mechanics per game that make them very different.
Fusaki 公の執行部隊との交戦を経て、強襲艦をはじめ主力兵器の多数鹵獲に成功。これは両者のパワーバランスをアーキバス優勢に傾け、企業陣営の消耗を見込んでいたルビコン解放戦線にとっても大きな逆風となった。惑星封鎖機構という共通の敵を失い、にわかに再燃した集積高なる到達競争は。
I don't think the Dark Souls trilogy feels similar to play at all. I think they feel different, but like if I break it down, there's not that much mechanical difference between them, if that makes sense. I feel like the difference in feel between like the Dark Souls trilogy is more, like you say, like the design philosophy behind them, and also just slight differences in the overall systems design. Like Dark Souls 2's systems just being really underbaked and floaty and giving that game a really weird feel, a very loose feel compared to the rest. Take that back. I've played Dark Souls 2. Unlike 95% of the Souls fan base that talks shit about it, I have played it to completion. It's the worst feeling Souls game from a like mechanical perspective. Like the animations and the movement, they feel worse than even like Demon Souls. They're really weird and floaty, and they have like no impact. I like Dark Souls 2, but the combat feels the worst out of the Souls games.
23識別名レイブンインテグレーションプログラムに新たなサンプルを追加しました。今回はマインドベータのアップデート確認と我々が再現した特殊 AC の検証です。オールマインドの技術向上に引き続きお付き合いください。
I really like Japanese all mind. A lot. Alright. Did I save Sheriff Balls? I don't know who wants him. But if you want him, as is tradition before I make something new, there you go. There you go. There's your code. Steam users. I saw someone say that Dark Souls 2 is the only turn-based Souls game, and I kind of laughed, but I get it. That is actually a really weirdly funny way of putting it. Which one do you think has the best combat? I haven't played Sekiro yet, personally. But I think from what I've played that it's probably just Elden Ring. Cause man, Elden Ring, to be fair, if you play Elden Ring and you just like pick up the first thing that you like and you never put it down, then you might not really get that impression. But just the sheer variety on offer in Elden Ring is staggering when it comes to the combat. And it feels good, like it's tight. Everything's got good impact. Everything looks good. It's got this great overall feel, and there's just so much shit you can do with it. I've played like 350 hours of Elden Ring. Is that right? Hold on. I have Elden Ring. 370 hours of Elden Ring. And I still feel like I've only tried out like a very select handful of things within the game compared to just how much is on offer. It's crazy how much shit there is to play around with an Elden Ring. I think that's the game's biggest strength, is just its fucking variety. I know for a lot of people, one of the, the biggest issues with like trying to figure out a build in Elden Ring is that they end up getting like analysis paralysis, just because you reach a certain point and there are so many options in front of you that you don't know which one to fucking pick. Like you just kind of sit there and you overthink it for way too long and you never actually settle on anything. I know a lot of people have that issue when getting into Elden Ring. How do you change to JP? You have to go to the main menu and like, I think it's above or below the system settings. Like you don't even enter the settings. It just says language, which I hilariously went right past when I first was trying to do it, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be in the options, but it's not in the options. They have like, here, let me just go to the menu. This game's loading times are like non-existent, so let me just go and look. Just feels so smooth. It feels so good, and there's just so much to play around with that I feel like I will never get bored of trying something new in Elden Ring. Like, I will have to put thousands of hours into that game before I reasonably feel like I've tried everything. You know what I mean? It's in a weird spot. I think Elden Ring on average had better feeling boss fights. I think Bloodborne's combat, it's kind of a weird give and take on this one for me. I think that with Bloodborne's combat, it's like, what's there feels so good. And I feel like I'll probably get the same impression from Sekiro when I finally get to it. But like, everything in Bloodborne, in my opinion, feels better than things in Elden Ring do. Like, on the player side. Like, the weapons and stuff that you get to use. Because bosses are a whole other discussion, and enemies and all that, but on the player side, everything feels better in Bloodborne than in Elden Ring. But Bloodborne doesn't even come close to Elden Ring's depth overall, right? Just the fucking crazy amount of shit that you can do in Elden Ring. Everything that's there is so fine-tuned in Bloodborne, but there's just way less stuff there. Like, outside of Sekiro, I think it's the least options that you have in a Souls game, right? Like, obviously Sekiro, there isn't really build variety, at least in the sense that the other games have it. But I think if you take Sekiro off the list, then Bloodborne has the least build variety. I said I would do linear rifles. I think now is the time to do it. Probably. Chapter 4 is short. I honestly might, if I like what I make here, I might just use it in Chapter 5 as well. Melees. Oh, I'm already in the melees. Have I not used any of the melees that I own? I guess I haven't used the normal pull. I haven't used Moonlight either, but I want to save that. No. I could do Dagger. I could do Slicer. Yeah, we did a reverse joint kind of early. I'm gonna go with the baton. I don't use the baton enough. This thing is sweet. What about the bomb launcher from the trailer? I feel like the explosive thrower you have to use on quads or a tank. And I'm about to leave the quads behind because I've been using them too much, frankly. I'm going biped. I'm trying to think through. I have a linear rifle and I have, what's it? A melee weapon. What do I want on my shoulders? Missiles. All sorts of missiles. Plasma missiles. I haven't done bullet orbit. I haven't done any orbits, actually. You know what? Orbits. Yeah. I want my little drone that hangs out, you know, orbiting my shoulder and shooting shit for me. I love a good orbit in an Armored Core game, and I haven't done it at all in 6 yet. Bullet orbit. What I love about Demon Souls is how fast you can start the game and then make a viable build. True, because of just the amount of different routes you can take through the game and everything. You can kind of just go where you want to get the thing you want right when you start. Granted, once you have knowledge of the game, but yeah. What do I put on my left shoulder? More orbits? I could just do more orbits, to be fair. I might just do double orbits. It could be fun. Missiles might be good to balance things out, too. Do I just go double orbit guy? Double orbit fella? Do I just bring 2 of them? I could bring 1 laser one, maybe. It's not very like thematic, but it could be kind of silly to have 1 of each. No, I'd probably just want to double up bullets if I did do double orbits. I might just do, I don't know. Part of me is also like, fuck it, just throw a 10-round missile on there. Let that thing go to town. No, I'm gonna do double orbits. Oh. Or what if I did double melee, chat? What melee weapons have I not purchased again? Oh, I haven't even... Oh. I haven't even used the pile bunker yet. You already made double melee, but it was so cool and so fun when we did that I'm kind of like, dude, what if we did it again? No, it's not good on bipeds, because this one you have to enter like the... Yeah, there's like a movement restriction with this thing on bipeds. Slicer and bunk. Man, the slicer's so fucking cool. Yeah, I think double orbits, but don't quote me on that. I might change it. Because with the linear rifle, dude, my stagger output with double bullet orbits and a Harris is actually going to be crazy. I was just throwing on a second bullet orbit because I didn't know what else to do that I haven't really done before. But honestly, that might go really hard. Start with legs for the drip. It's kind of just what do I need to carry everything, right? The wrecker legs look sweet. Do a good job at what they're supposed to do. Melander looks great with them. This is gonna be a drip build, so we're all on the same page. I'm going for drip here. Basho for melee though. And Basho arms just look nice. Have I used wreckers? Damn it. Hold on, what other bipeds could I potentially buy? What do I know? Those look kind of crazy on this. Those look metal as fuck. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I can change it up a bit. I think they're gonna be slower, but they look fucking nuts on this. Look at that guy. What head would look good on this? Basho head? Let me go look in the shop, just to be sure. I think that head fits really well, but no, definitely not. No. No. Varel head it is. I've used it, but that's the drip. That there is the drip. For sure. Fashion AC. Let me paint him before I do the internals, because I'm going to think way too hard about generators and all that. Let me think. He has a baton, a rifle, and 2 little shoulder guns. And he looks pretty intimidating. Trying to find a color scheme that I like on him. That one goes kind of hard, actually. I like the red and like deep blue. Too edgy? Too edgy. Yeah, too edgy. Also too edgy, definitely. I kind of like this scheme. I doubt any of the really bright colors are gonna feel right. I love this general color scheme, but I'm saving it for my final build, my NG++ build that I'm gonna do the whole way through. NG++. I'm just doing one build for the whole run on that. Could give them like that kind of Iron Man paint job, the weapons specifically. Well, let me see. It's this one. Oh, they do look kind of sweet having like that deep blue on them as well. Yeah, I'm just honestly, I don't even think I need to repaint any of that. I think that looks fucking cool. I like the blue on the weapons a lot. The blue trim on the weapons is sweet. Hold on, I'll stretch in a minute. I gotta figure out what goes inside of this bitch. If I'm doing melee, it's probably... What was I using for melee before? Was it these, right? I think? Or... What was I using for melee stuff before? I considered using these because the melee attack thrust is so crazy. But nothing. What if I just tried them? Because the melee thrust is wild, so I can go in from a good. Oh, I think I was using the flugels, right? Those also. These are just way more balanced all around. Don't even lose that much melee attack thrust. But let me try the ones that are just fucking juiced for melee. See if I like them. I might go back to the flugels, but let me try them. I have a linear rifle, but I'm also gonna have melee. Pretty energy efficient and great melee. Yeah, I wanted to try them. They caught my eye a bit ago. You think that's probably enough close range? I feel like if I'm that close, I'm gonna be using the baton and the orbits anyway. I'm mainly going to be firing the rifle at mid-range. Is there anything that beats it for mid-range? That does, but that has fucking 0 close range. That's a super balanced FCS. That's a really well-balanced one. The Walt FCS? Okay. Maybe that one. I lose like 3 points of tracking at medium range just to get better close range, like significantly better. I think that's a good trade. It even has more long range. I feel like I'm pretty well covered on that. And then for melee, I think every other time I've done melee, oh, I have an energy shortfall. Where? Is it the FCS? I think all the other melee builds I've used Santai. And I can see why. Yeah. Yeah. Assault armor. We're meleeing bitches. We have arena fights to test this out too. High energy drain is the only drawback. Yeah, I just can't fit it because of the energy. At least not with this gen. I think it's fine though. It's not like I was gonna really use the long range. I find this is often just the pick for most builds. What, the Santai generator? It's just good. It's just all around. It's got good shit. It's got good shit. I like him. I don't know what to name him, but I like him. I really don't know what to name him. I was just kind of going off of, I wanted a new melee weapon. I said I would do linear rifles at some point. I went from there. Red Bull, AC Red Bull. Crimson Bird. Meant the Walt FCS? Really? People just throw the Walt FCS on fucking everything with that energy load? Blood Raven. Blood Raven. Blood Raven kind of works. Because I got the big Raven's Nest emblem. Maybe a bit edgy, but as long as you can float the cost, it's a good one. It is just, it's so well balanced. It's crazy aside from the energy load. Blood Raven might just be it. Unless we come up with something better. Oh, it does have 2 birds on the shoulders. You're right. It does have 2 birds on the shoulders. Diablo 2 reference. It's not lost on me. It does look like Red Bull's colors. I like the darker red rather than like bright red. I like that look. Here is the thing though, chat, right? With that being set up and looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so, I gotta go take a piss break because I did not empty the bladder before stream. I forgot. So, I'll be back in a minute. Feel free to get up, get a drink, snack, bathroom break yourself, whatever. Whatever you gotta do while I'm up, feel free to do it. I'll be back, and then we'll go through these new arena matches and try out the build. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I'm ready. I want to see what this bitch can do. Oh, I have my bot open. You guys couldn't see it, but just right over top of the game, I look back over at the main monitor and it's just boom. How many fights do we have? 3 again. Okay. Integration subject 53-003K. Integration program phase 3. Drawing from the evaluations thus far, Allmind has updated the Mind Beta model. This new Mind model is assembled from parts that have been verified for high compatibility with the traits of older generations of augmented humans. Allmind kindly requests that you test the revised model when opportunity allows. Now is the opportunity.
Integration program 第3フェーズを開始します。
It's a weird looking build.
まずは我々の調整した素体マインドガンマとの仮想戦闘にお付き
That
合いくだ
is
さい。
a funky looking AC.
それでは解析を始めましょう。
メインシステム戦闘モード起動。
Alright. What is it charging? Shit. Might not be worth the charge shot like that. Oh god. My energy? What am I doing? He slipped out. Son of a bitch. He did it again. I forget that I have assault armor. I should have done that sooner. He's pretty reliable. He just feels good all around. I don't feel like I need to change anything. At least not yet. You were right about this booster being energy efficient because holy fuck. I can quick boost so many times before I fucking redline this thing. That's a good booster generator combo right there. I gotta keep that in mind. It's a great combo right there, actually. Oh, hold on, the OS tuning? What am I even putting it into at this point? Oh. I guess upgrade the repair kits. We're at that point where nothing else is really as valuable as that. And then after that, it's just all the miscellaneous stuff. All right. Analysis subject 51-015GA. Integration program phase 3. The Rubicon Research Institute was once the heart of the coral research. There, the Institute's scientists developed ACs that have a distinct focus on the biological analogies between humanity and coral. Their ACs enable the two to complement each other and evolve in symbiotic harmony. A fascinating approach. Not the fastest in the race, but it'll reach the finish line. It's very efficient. I can just boost all over the place with it. Allmind's builds look fucking funky as shit. Do you think that humans and coral can live together? Fly around in robots? Maybe. Maybe one day. Don't ask me what ending we're doing. That's what it's supposed to look like. Jesus. Jeez. Yeah. The baton is cool. I like this. Look at this boosting. I can just spam quick boost and be fine. Maybe one day Sheriff Balls will be a reality. I wish that we hadn't named the last one Sheriff Balls, because this one feels like it absolutely could have been Sheriff Balls. All right, what else is there? Weight control, manual aiming. Sure. Analysis subject 51-016GA. Integration program, phase 3, final analysis. The independent mercenaries are the best representatives of core theory put into practice. Each and every operation of their ACs determines the odds of their survival, and so they have no choice but to perceive their ACs as extensions of their bodies. Your partner for this evaluation will be a recreation of a legendary independent mercenary who operates in the shadows, reproduced from the little data available. This one is the deputy. What boosters? What's it called? Kikaku.
第3フェーズおよび全体の最終解析です。最後のサンプルは AC ナイトフォール。これをマインドガンマに統合していきます。それでは解析を始めましょう。
Deputy Dick?
メインシステム戦闘モード起動。
I can't just call it Deputy Dick. That's crazy. That sounds like a bad porno. Shit! I wanted the style points. Oh, I got staggered. Unfortunate. There! I like this build. I like this build.
目標の撃破を確認。
Sounds like the final boss of Ram Ranch.
が完了しました。これよりマインドガンマへの統合作業を開始します。
Finally, the headpiece and the emblem. Beautiful.
Program へのご協力ありがとうございます。これまでの解析を経て、我々は重点研究すべき対象を見出しました。インテグレーションプログラムはこれをもって完了とします。オールマインドの進化が形に現れる。その時がいずれ訪れるでしょう。
Sweet. All the integration programs for now. Right? I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. I could just call it the Warden.
I'm so fucking bad.
The bad one. Especially now that I've, you know, gotten some combos in. This build is just stagger you and then go into the wildest combo with the baton. Just bop, 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 beat the shit out of you. I might just go with AC Warden, to be honest. It's nothing crazy. but it is so perfectly on theme. I don't know. The name is still subject to change. I'm not sure.
621仕事だ。これより巨大地下施設ウォッチポイントアルファの探査を開始する。アーキバスからは先行調査の依頼を取り付けておいた。連中は変わらず独立傭兵を梅雨払いに使う方針らしい。ベイラムは先んじてレッドガン数名と MT 部隊を突入させている。動きに焦りが見られるのはアーキバスの戦力増強に対抗する意図からだろう。
God damn it.
まずは震度1。この縦穴区画をお前には降下してもらう。惑星封鎖機構が残していった自立防衛兵器が道中の障害となるだろう。特に注意すべきは降下した先で待ち構える複合エネルギー砲台ネペンテス。突入したベイラム戦力のおよそ半数はこれに消されたと聞いている。ベイラムと同じ鉄を踏むことはない。慎重に行け。
Yeah, the bot does not like certain words in Romaji.
ウォッチポイントアルファ
It triggers the profanity filter.
巨大地下施設の先に同胞たちが
Oh, is he gonna look beautiful in cutscenes? Hold on.
621準備はいいか。生きて帰る保証もない深い探査となるだろう。だがやり遂げられるとすればお前だけだ。
Yeah.
コーラルにたどり着いてみせろ。
Everything looks beautiful in cutscenes in this game. I forget. Everything.
メインシステム戦闘モード起動。
ミッション開始だ。まずはリフトにアクセスして降下しろ。
Roku Niji. No, you're hearing each. It's just he's dropping the I. Uh, Which is very common.
対処
リフトがロックされたか。
飛び降りるしかありません。行きましょうレイム
Oh, that's right. I have to jump. Every time I do that, it's crazy how I forget so easily.
複合エネルギー砲台エペス
Ow.
尋常ではない威力を見て取ります
待て、核兵器が作動した。
周辺から敵性反応
侵入者はなく対象を排除します。侵入者の脅威を継続。脅威レベル4、6。レベル6、
Warden.
片付いたか。核兵器を開く方
The
法を
warden, bitch.
待機しろ。621。
あちらですマーカー情報を送信しました
He's got some big ass legs.
大した嗅覚だが。
不正アクセスを禁
He's
止。
thick as fuck.
レールシステムを移行。
He's got them thunder thighs. Fuck. What am I doing? Why am I here? What is wrong with me?
残り 30%。
I know better, and yeah, that was bad.
狙われているぞ621
Shit. Leave me alone.
ネペンテスが目視圏内に入った。お前の周りまであと一歩だ621。懐に入ったようだな。
Fuck me sideways. Do we have to deal with the wheels of death this ending? No, we do not. That's a one-time thing. It's all because I decided to go across the middle for some reason. Wasted all 3 of my repair kits doing that shit. Here we go again.
リペア機残数。
ネペンテス早朝拡大。当該シンドルの防衛が落ちてくる。
複合砲弾ネペンテス機能停止。
目標の破壊を確認した。ミッション完了だ。
少し休みましょう、レイブ。先はまだ長そうです。
Just that easy. You know, the second time. Once you're warmed up. Air sounds the same to me. She's very similar between the two.
新着メッセージなし。
Okay, what's new? Oh, the head from the arena. Yeah. I thought it was something that I just got, and I was confused. Looking kind of shrimpy. They're Basho. Melee. Basho. What can you do?
この区画は横にも広く、物資輸送のための線路が張り巡らされている。複雑な道中には物陰や死角も多い。教所での戦闘に備えておけ。
MC Hammer look. He's just got really thick thighs, that's it. All of his weight goes to his thighs. He's insecure about it, chat. Leave him alone. They are powerful thoughts. Very powerful. Thoughts on Silent Hill F? The art looks great. Other than that, it's Silent Hill, so it's basically impossible to make any judgments until it's out. Silent Hill 2 Remake looked like shit until it came out and we played it and we were like, oh, it's not shit. You just really can't predict Silent Hill. Like, no amount of marketing can tell you whether or not a Silent Hill game will be good. A short message looked fine in the marketing. Enough said. let's just go through. Looked kind of interesting, bro. It was. That's the thing, right? Like marketing-wise, it looked perfectly fine. A short message didn't look bad at all in the marketing for it, but playing it is a whole different story. Generous cooldown. Yeah, if you just do the melee combo instead of like the big charge up, it cools off like really fast.
Why is the horse holding a wiener?
Why is the horse holding a wiener? Did you play Alone in the Dark last year? I did not. I skipped it. I'll pick it up at some point. That seemed fine. Oh. Opens that way. Awkward. Come here, Iguazu. Meet the warden. He's gonna beat your ass. Slippery bitch. Get off of me. He is a slippery bitch. Son of a... Okay. He's so slippery. There. Got him that time. Metal Gear games are only on sale until the 20th. That's just because that's the spring sale date. It was going from the 13th to the 20th. Ow. I forget every time somehow. It's such a short cooldown on the baton. Is it further down? It is. No. God, my hard lock is on. Ow, fuckers. I'm not equipped for this. Jesus. Energy load on the Walt might be weighing you down a tiny bit. I'm not using the Walt. I couldn't take it. It put me over the energy limit. Oh. Not there. Yeah, we're using the PO5 right now. Yeah, we're pushing the energy limit a bit. We're still so energy efficient though, with the booster and generator combo. All right, here we go. Let's see how he handles this guy. This big bitch.
防衛プログラムフェーズ3.0標準進行モードに形態変更対象を排除します
Good start. That's awesome. Oh. Oh, there's a follow-up. I knew that. Oh, ow, 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 put me down. Shit. Shit. Yeesh. I should have gone up. I don't know the moveset. I don't know what he's doing. Solid enough for not knowing what he's doing. I'll take it. And for face tanking the first shot. We do it again. That's not worth it, probably. Well, I didn't try it, to be fair. Oh, it fades away so quickly. Good enough. No energy. Barely got to do any damage with that. Oh, fuck me sideways. look at the AP. Don't look at it.
次の進路についてはウォルターにも情報があるはず。ひとまず休息を取りましょう、レイブン。
Was fine. Comfortable victory. I had plenty of AP to spare. Plenty. Oh. Oh my god, I have 15 tuning chips that I never spent. Awkward. That's everything. All the tuning upgrades. I can do that. Easily. Mm-hmm. For sure. I might run Warden for the rest of the game, I'm not gonna lie, I like it. The rest of NG+, not all of it, but it's fun. Or I might go back to that double melee that we did last chapter. That was also so much fun. Or maybe the new chainsaw. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for chapter 5. But I feel like I've done basically all the build archetypes I want to. I could maybe think of one more just for chapter 5. But I think, like, obviously, I can think of build archetypes that I haven't done. Like, we didn't do a missile boat or anything like that. But I think we've done all the ones that I would want to do. Why'd I stop? Why'd I stop? Why'd I stop? What's wrong with me? You cheeky bitch. Yeah, he's cool. He's just cool. I like him. I like the baton. It's a good time. This build makes me happy. It's not perfect. Its energy is a little restrictive at times. It, what's it? It doesn't get great upward thrust. Like, you could probably make it better with a little bit of min-maxing. But it's almost entirely where it needs to be. And he's fun. The important part is just that he's fun. That'll do it. Is what I would say if that did it. Hold on. Stick it with the big baton. Big baton needle. Fuck her.
これは危険の621。
都心溶流が進んでいます。爆発までの残り時間はレイブ計算では2分しかありません。
My brain got a little distracted because Walter said something that grammatically, like I read the subtitles, but I also understood him, and grammatically they did not match, and it confused me. I was like, wait, what? But then I remembered that the subtitles that I'm seeing are just from the English dub. They aren't actually subtitles of the Japanese dialogue. That confused me enough to distract me into damage I did not need to take, but it's fine. Would I rather fight Prime Batman or Prime Batman or a Spider-Man who's not holding back? I'm dead either way. Toss a coin. But Batman doesn't kill. They say that. They say that a lot. For a man who's killed people. He traditionally doesn't kill. But Spider-Man also doesn't kill. But if he's not holding back, he's one-shotting me. Like I'm actually dead in one shot. So we're breaking the rules here anyway. Unless it's one of those ones, but you'd wish you were dead. Yeah. I'm so fucked either way. Just flip a coin. I still like Carla's voice, smoking hot. In the animated series, sometimes Batman would let people go if they just acted smart and stayed out of his way. Oh, I'm so fucked. Would you rather Silent Hill for a week or Raccoon City for a week? I'm way less likely to die in Silent Hill. So Silent Hill. Alright, last time I went after our boy Michigan. Rest in peace. So this time, Vespers are going down. Sorry, but not really.
早速だが仕事の説明をさせてもらう。企業勢力の筆頭アーキバスは封鎖機構の技術を取り込み優位にあるとはいえ、終わらない勢力争いに消耗し実態は疲弊している。今こそ奴らの重要戦力を削ぐ好機だ。
Raccoon City or Willamette Mall? Willamette Mall. A lot of people don't give Raccoon City enough credit for just how fucked that incident actually was. Like, they've retconned it over and over and over and over again in terms of how many people survived Raccoon City. But originally, like in RE2, the literal survivor count out of the entire city was 4. 4 people survived Raccoon City, canonically. Pre-RE3 retconning that. 4 people survived that. And let's be real, those 4 people all had crazy fucking plot armor because one of them is Hunk. So even those 4 people shouldn't have survived, but they did because writers bullshit. I'm ready. Five Tofu Man. Tofu's not canon. To be fair, 5 people did actually survive because Ada survived, but she wasn't. She was put on the death toll. She was listed as dead, but she did actually survive. So technically it was 5, but still. Pre-retcons, 5 people made it out. And then RE3 added 3 people canonically to that list, with Jill, Carlos, and Nikolai all surviving. Nikolai canonically dies now in new canon. In Raccoon City, he doesn't survive, but in old canon, he did make it out. And then Outbreak was just like, yeah, there's like 15 random people also who made it out. Just as the series went on, they kept adding more survivors from Raccoon City. Oh my god. He's too slippery for the baton. There we go. That's Pater. Ah, shit. Still not enough melee thrust. Not for pulling shit like that. Yes! Oh, there. And Skullface survived. He was there all along. Yes. Didn't the entire city go up in flames? The government nuked the city. But that's also an RE3 retcon. Silent Hill would be so scary in real life, though. Yeah. You'd be more likely to survive a trip to Silent Hill than the Raccoon City incident. Karasawa. No one survives Reach. Yeah, literally, like, the only people who made it off Reach were the people on the Pillar of Autumn. Which is a lot of people, a lot more people than survived Raccoon City, but still not many out of a whole planet. The ratio is probably worse on Reach. Like the survival rate is probably lower.
そう聞いている。ベイラムはルビコンから手を引いた。あとは政治家たちの仕事だ。
Noble 6 did not survive Reach, and that bitch had the most plot armor in the entire Halo franchise. Extended universe or not. A Karasawa build might be in the cards, potentially. I could maybe do that for chapter 5. Ada didn't originally make it out. No, Ada did make it out. She just wasn't, or sorry, she was part of the death toll for Raccoon City. She did make it out, like even in RE2, they're just so blatantly obvious about her escaping. But officially speaking, she died in Raccoon City. Obviously, we know better than that, but that's what official records said. This is new. The Ishimura or Raccoon City? I'm dead either way. That's another one where my odds are equally terrible. There's... neither of those are better than the other. Nah, I'd win. Your odds might be marginally better in Raccoon City because at least you're not out in space. Like on an isolated ship. But you're still fucked either way. They should make a new RE game with live action cutscenes and acting. I don't think they're ever gonna do that again after the shit show of RE1. Not from like the final product standpoint, because as cheesy as it is, it's fine. But more from the production side. That shooting the live action stuff for RE1, if you go and listen to interviews that the original actors have done over the years, was a fucking nightmare for everyone involved. So I don't think... like, Jill's original actor, actress, we did actually find her. For years, no one could find her because everyone who acted in that was under, like, a fake stage name that Capcom made up. But Jill's actress, for those cutscenes, people... were able to track her down, like literally only like 5 years ago we found her. But when asked to do interviews and stuff, she straight up was like, no, I would rather forget about it. So if that doesn't tell you enough, then look into the interviews from the actors who did do interviews and stuff, because it was a goddamn nightmare. It was a shit show. Anyway. Comms record extracted from a wreck. Appears to have been left by an RLF messenger who infiltrated earlier but was killed by the corporations. I have to get this back to Uncle. Furlong agreed to provide technological assistance. Now the new model can finally be completed. He has to know before those two destroy each other. I think the most recent find from that cast was... actually, no. It was either Jill or Rebecca's actress. I can't remember which one they found first, but those are definitely the last two that they found. It took years to find any of them. But the four that like actually typically do interviews for it and will talk about it publicly now are Chris, Barry, Wesker, and Rebecca. The actors for those 4 characters do commonly do interviews and like media appearances about it now. There were a lot of small differences there. Like pretty much every sentence I caught something there being different between the subtitles and the dialogue. Raiden, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. There were a lot of little differences in that mini monologue from Rusty. And that's even just from what I was able to pick out, which was not all of it. Middle Flatwell! You fucker. I thought we were homies. We were just working together. Ow! Fuckers. Carla's actually likable in the Japanese voice acting. Carla's about the same. Rusty probably is the most different from what I've picked out, but even then, the differences are very minor between them. For the most part. The English translation is way more accurate than most English dubs I've played lately.
But who needs you, buddy?
Yeah, he didn't even say that. Thank you for the 2, Raiden.
レイブン、私にははっきりと見えています。コーラルの同胞たちの声が、アイビスの火に飲み込まれ消えた同胞たち。そのわずかな生き残りが長い時を経て再び群れを形成した。ウォルターから連絡が来ているようです。確認してみましょう、レイブン。
通信が入っています。仕事の前に一つ昔話をしよう。ある科学者がいた。家族を捨てコーラルの研究に没頭した男だ。狂った成果が山ほど生み出された。強化人間もその一つだ。善良な科学者もいた。男の罪を肩代わりし、全てに火をつけ、そして満足して死んだ。この話には教訓がある。一度生まれた者はそう簡単には死なない。621、昔話は終わりだ。仕事を 始めるぞ。
Walter is a lot better in Japanese, for sure. I like Walter in Japanese a lot more. And I love Walter in English. What the fuck is new? What is new? Hello? Oh. The expansions. The expansions are new. I feel dumb. Walter and Sula are much better. I haven't really gotten a lot of Sula since changing it over. Hold on, how much is the left-hand Sawa? Would I even want two if I did do? Probably not. But since I'm here, expensive. I might do this for chapter 5. I might do a Sawa build. Just because. It's not the best Sawa we've ever had, but it's fucking cool. Hold on. I just want to see the big one again. So cool. Just so cool. It is about that time, though. Been hooked on 4 Answer, thanks to you. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. 4 Answer is so good. That's probably, Four Answer is probably my 3rd favorite Armored Core now. When I first played through them, it was my 2nd, like by the end of everything. I haven't even thought about this until just now, which is why I was unsure. But I think after 100%ing both of them, I like Last Raven more than 4 Answer. Last Raven is probably my 2nd favorite in the series now. Behind 6. Because it's 6. Anyway, it is about that time. And I got a bit of a long night ahead of me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing a whole bunch of other stuff like Ace Combat, Metal Gear. Hold on, I'm thinking. Resident Evil, Yakuza, it's all good stuff. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, feel free to go ahead and leave a like on the YouTube side if you're over there. Helps out with the algorithm. You know how it goes. If you're looking for links to anything.
Piss on him! Piss on him! Piss on him! Just turn around and there's this big figure just pounding me.
Wow, that was doubled. Foss. Need you to calm down for a minute, okay? Thank you. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're looking for links to engage with anything outside of the YouTube or Twitch, engage with the community, I mean, check out links in the description on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. Things like Twitter, Discord, whatever you're looking for, you'll find them. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see all of you guys back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.